everybody, this is Marjorie. My wee taupe, the daisy, all the wee daisies on it, you know, because I was going to talk about aging, right? So I thought, I'll put on my wee daisy taupe because, you know, that saying, you know, when you're pushing up the daisies through the grass on a tree. So I thought, I'll wear my wee daisy taupe, right? So aging, it's no a laughing matter, is it? But all the aches and pains and, you know, you get... I mean, what is life? Life is a cycle. It's like the circle of life, isn't it? The circle of life for the Lion King. So I was going to break into a wee Elton John song there, but no. So a wee circle of life, and you know, you go for being, like a wee Wayne, like you're bald, you get no teeth, and then you get older and you grow things, and you get hair and your teeth and da. And then see when you're old again. You're bald and you've got no teeth and you're all gumsy. I mean, there's a circle there, isn't it? You work your way around the circle and then you end up where you were to begin with. You don't go back to where you came from. Well, that would be quite impossible. You know, that wouldn't really work. So, but you know, I always think, see when you get a wee bit older, it's quite handy with the old wallies, you know, because when you get older, you don't need to bother really with the dentist or make an appointment or going to see a dentist because, well, if you're busy, you can just hand them in to reception and say, I'll come back for them in a couple of hours, you know, see what you can do with them. So that happened the other day. I take my teeth and handed them in at the dentist and says, I'll be back at 5 for them. So I got them. Then I go on the bus, right? So I'm sitting up about three rows up for the bus, right? And there's this old woman sitting in the front row next to the driver. And she says, she's got this wee poke, right? She's got a wee paper poke. And she says to the driver, hello, driver, would you like one of my peanuts? And he says, oh, that would be lovely. So takes one of the wee peanuts and she said, oh, help yourself, driver, have another one. So he takes another one. She says, help yourself, driver, take another one and another one. And she kept saying, I mean, she was practically feeding him the whole bag, right? He says, oh, no, I don't want to take all your peanuts off you, hen. You know, you've bought them for yourself. But I've noticed something, you're no eating. You're no eating any of your peanuts. She says, oh, I don't like peanuts. He says, you don't like peanuts? What did you buy a bag of peanuts for if you didn't like the peanuts? She says, I just like the chocolate round about them. Oh my God, I've never seen a driver spit out a peanut. So hard, it was a... Oh, that was funny, but, you know, see when you get old, one of the signs, one of the good things about getting old is you speak your mind. You just say what you're thinking. You don't need to, you know, fluff everything up. You just say what you think. And some folk will say you should act your age. Now, I'm not a believer in act your age. I think you just act whatever age you want to be. And, you know, you're as young as you feel. You know, as the saying goes, if there's a rabbit as young as the headlight, don't run across the road. Or you get what I mean. Anyway, my Uncle Archie had a lovely saying. He says, dinna be old 10 for another 10 years. And that's what I've stuck to. You just don't act your age. Life's too short. You don't know what's round the corner. So you just enjoy yourself. Now, speaking of my Uncle Archie, right, well, he was in hospital. He had a wee operation because he's getting on. He's in his 90s now. In fact, I think he's just turned 90 actually. So my Uncle Archie, he was in the hospital and they said, now, we can't send you home, Archie, because, you know, you still need a wee bit of care. You still need a wee bit of looking after. So they put him in one of the, what do you call the wee homes, one of the wee conversational homes, you know, just to get out of it, right? So he's in this wee home. So this day I decides, I'll go in and visit my Uncle Archie, see how he's doing. So into the home, right, and there's the three of him, Archie and his two wee pals, Malcolm and Arthur. They're sitting in the wee day room, right? So in I go, and I says, hello boys, how are you today? And they're saying, oh, we're talking about our problems, Marjorie. And I says, oh, Uncle Archie, what are your problems? So Malcolm's 70, so he pipes up. He says, well, I get up at 7 o'clock every morning, and it takes me about 20 minutes to have a pee. And I sit and I go, right? So, and then Arthur, so he pipes up, he says, well, now Arthur's, I would say he's about 80, he's in his 80s, right? And Arthur says, well, I get up at 8 o'clock, you know, and I sit in the pan, and it takes me about half an hour to get my bowels moving. And I sit there and I groan and I grunt and I go, sounds like something for Jurassic Park. And then the bold Archie, right, my Uncle Archie, he pipes up and he says, oh, well, I've got more problems than the two of yous put together. I says, oh, Uncle Archie, what's your problems? He says, well, I pee like a horse at 7 o'clock. My bowels move and it comes fleeing out the other end at 8 o'clock. And I says, so what's the problem then? And he says, I don't wake up till 9 o'clock. Ha ha!